For those people who still believe that I'm brainwashed or dead, I see no reason to further defend my position. Consciousness is terrifying to the ruling class.
So, the reason why I want to talk about this is because this very privileged young woman somehow got seduced by the Symbionese Liberation Army. But the media told the story that she was kidnapped.
Common sense dictates that she is still being held prisoner.
She's a victim of thought control by terrorists.
And this her whole foray with the Symbionese Liberation Army. What was even more stunning about the situation is that they did a bank robbery of which Patty Hearst could be seen on film.
I was positioned so that I could hold customers and bank personnel who were on the floor. My gun was loaded, and at no time did any of my comrades intentionally point their guns at me.
Robbing the place, she seems cooperative. She seems like she is part of everything that is going on. And it brings into question, was this a taking or kidnapping, or was this, once again, altruistic punishment, where you have an elite class of people who decide that they're going to rail against the system, whether they're being a contrarian and just lashing out, or they really have taken examination in the place that they are in life. They looked around to the people who are moving things. They have been privy to conversations. She sat there and decided, this is not right. And she did something about it.
Our action of April 15th forced the corporate state to help finance the revolution.
So I really encourage you guys to look at this movie. You gotta see Guerilla. Guerilla will completely change your life, particularly a speech by Sing Q, where he sends to the FBI where he says, "I'm that nigga." That will shake you to your core.
I'm that nigga you have hunted and feared night and day. I'm that nigga you have killed hundreds of my people in a vain hope of finding. I'm that nigga that is no longer just a hunted, robbed, and murdered. I'm the nigga that hunts you now.
I'm telling you, Guerilla will completely shake you to your core to watch, to bear witness to, with that sort of lens of distance and time, of how the country responded to the idea of the American dream turning on itself.